Hey, L Squad! Today we're keeping it like PG-13, family friendly completely. And we're going to be talking about reactions by African parents. So, have you ever had a situation where your mom is at your door because you know you're getting this spanking and you've locked yourself in your room and then she's knocking like, "Open, I just want to talk." Africans parents do not talk. Their hands do the talking, not their mouths. I think we can all relate. In this case, it's even more interesting. She's holding a pan, actually, a couple of cooking spoons, and you're like, mommy, you want to talk? Here's another one. At first, if you don't succeed, don't come back home. It's very nice how African parents don't hold you in their hearts like forever. Once you're born, they know that they've got some permanent assistance like for the rest of their lives because, yeah, that's it. But when you're of age, like once you live like for campus and everything, and they think you're old enough to actually build a life for yourself, there's no nesting. You fly away and fly away, keep going. There's no coming back in an African household. It's out and out. I remember when I was actually 18, when I was going to campus, my mom told me that, okay, now you're 18, you're off to campus. Please, darling, I love you, but remember, you're not coming back to my house. So if you want to waste your 4 or 5 years in campus, that's on you. There's another one. African parents be like, oh, so you're dating my daughter. She's holding a bloody machine gun. Oh my God. So that means, boy, if you're messing around with my daughter, I will deal with you in ways that you never thought can actually be dealt with. You can actually be dealt with. So you better be sure. You cannot second guess with my daughter. Only I know the troubles this girl has caused me. And in as much as I'm handing her over to you, you're not going to bring drama or stress to her. She is still beloved. This is something I remember. The first time I actually cut my hair, I cut it for chips worth 35 shillings. 35 shillings is like how many dollars? It's like $3. $5.5. My mom told me after church, if you shave your hair, I'll buy you chips. And I think in my family, chips were not so legal because my mom wanted us to always have a balanced diet all the time. So chips should make them at home. But you know, kids, we like chips zauteli, like chips from the hotel taste much better. Even chips from your neighbor's house taste much better than your own home. So me, I gave up the hair for just $3.5. Okay. Not even 3.5. 35 shillings is not $3.5, my lord. It's like 35, 0.35 of a dollar. Oh, I don't even know how to do them. It's less than $1. That's all you need to know. And my hair went like that. So this is how you go home, especially this is for the guys. You go home with hair and your dad is so mad. He's like, my friend, take it off. I said, take it off. Then you go home with a bald head, what we call Jordan. And he's like, son, you look smart. I don't understand. Do our parents actually understand something like trends, like swag, like keeping up with times and all that? I don't think it's an African thingy. I don't think it has ever been. I don't even think it'll ever be. So let's roll with the African nature. This is a nice one. A newborn. A newborn. You think enough newborn? There is nothing like a newborn in an African household. That's just an extra pair of hands. Actually, much needed hands. So African parents be like, we'll never wash a plate again. This is funny. Actually, I saw the same picture and they were actually commenting and saying, I'll never pick the remote again. And the guy was like, I'll never wash my car again. The lady was like, my house is definitely clean and not on any chore, on any, like, not on my expense. Only in African households. They are the only places where you get these. This other one, so you have a boyfriend. So I'm actually looking at this and it can be translated into two ways. If you're like 35 and above and you're like you have a boyfriend, it's a party. But the women, the reaction actually, reading the reaction of an African mother is one of the hardest things. You never really can tell. And guess who's here? Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. You can never really tell if it's anger, if it's excitement. But I'm thinking, if you're like over 35, it's a whole party like, oh my gosh, she's getting married. We were praying for this. Oh, I have talked to so many pastors. It's about time. But if you're like in your teens, if you have a boyfriend, it's never like your mom who figures it out. It's her friend who saw you by the road with some guy and the phones go ringing. Actually, back in the day when there were no phones, your mother's friend will actually go to your mother's house to tell her, I saw Nani so and so with so and so's son. Like, is she looking for pregnancy? Will she not study? Now she's a teenager. This blood is boiling all over. She will not read a book. Now it's all about boys. I remember this one time I was almost late. So I've always liked having guys for friends than girls. I don't know why, I just get along with the guys. So my mom was paid tuition for like, yeah, from tuition like over the holidays, and then I didn't have a phone, so I collected number from my guy friends and just wrote them down. So when I go home, I was like 15, 16, yeah. My grades are pathetic at that time, and now I go home with a whole list of numbers for guys. And I don't know what African parents think, like, okay, it's not one guy, it's a whole list. What? But anyway, parents will be parents. I'm telling you, I was almost kicked out. It is my sister who came to my rescue because I locked myself in the room, and my mom was like, this one, she's leaving today. A whole list. I'm like, okay. I thought if it's a list, it'd be like, okay, of course, this must be. But let's just say African parents be African parents, and they just have the best interest at heart at the end of the day. So they do what they have to do. I can't fight it. So this is another one. When your mom tries to beat you and you deflect her hits, she'll tell the whole family about how you tried to body her. And then your mom goes like, do you know Kwame tried to kill me? And everybody's like, what actually happened? Oh, I don't know why African parents always think that we, their children, have a vendetta against them, and we're always trying to find a way to just kill them. Like, I don't know. If your parent wants to hit you, should just be like, yes, hit me. Why do you want to hit me, mommy? Why should I prepare? Is it a head today? Is it a slap now? Oh. If your mommy wants to beat you, let her beat you. It's in Africa. They're allowed. They own you. You and cattle, the TV, the stools, the chicken, they're all their possessions. Please don't argue. You didn't choose to where to be, so accept where you find yourself. That's just the African household. Oh, there's another one. Mommy, I'll be home at around 7. I'm at work. Ha! Why would you send your mother that? Do you know parents? I don't know if they have CCTVs or if their intuitions are just on a whole other level. But your mom will read into it like, whom do you think? Whom do you think I am, Mary? Hmm? So now you have grown wings to be coming home at that time of the night. Don't you read news? Children your age are always getting murdered. Carry on just the way you are. You are. I know you're not at work. And Florence saw you with a boy through the road, through the roadside. I can see you want to kill me. I will not die. I will not die, Mary. I told you. Your mom does not need a CCTV. Her friends have a CCTV. And funny enough, in African society, everybody seems to know everybody else, and everybody's business is everybody else's business. So secrets just don't exist. Get on, get in line, and just let it happen. Oh, this is an interesting one. I think everybody has gone through this. It used to be the uniform and the shoes. Black parents be like, you'll grow into a uniform. I can buy new uniform every year. I think one thing we should always uphold our parents is that they were the most economical people, and I think it's good because we never lacked anything. that we thought is necessary. And I think most of us are who we are today, great women and great men, because they were these strict. I remember when I went to high school, and then you've been given this mono skirt, and the skirt is so big, and your mom is so proud. She's like, "No, this skirt that you've been given in Form 1, it will run through Form 4, because you know you grow into it. Pole pole, or when you're in class 5, and now this uniform for your lower primary school are like small, and she buys you one. She's like, "No, this one is going to go to class 5, 6, 7, and 8." Me and uniform, I'm done. One goes for 3, 4 years, and we can't debate it. So you're walking, holding it up like the guys I used to put were the boys, because they're like this tiny boy, and she has to get a belt because anyway, he is in class 1, and this is a short clearly for someone in class like 4, 5. And what can you tell your mommy? Nothing. If you complain, it will be like, do you want to study? Is it the uniform or is it you? That's the price you have to pay for being an African, and I'm proud. We're proud. We're proud. We're proud. We're proud. But oh, do you remember when your mom used to do your hair, and she actually pulls your head, and then she just starts telling you like stop moving, and you're like, oh my gosh, mom, do that. And if you dare complain, she'll be like, wait. They used to poke your head like, wait, huh? Hiyo nywele nitakata. Utatulia motuli. And yani, there is no debate here. You put up with the emotions, and she's pulling you, but you have to hold your head back. Like it's not going anywhere, because the more the head moves, the more you get on her nerves, and you never know when a blow is going to come your way, my darling. You had better behave. It's your head, yes, but it's her head because she gave you that head. You know your lane. Stick to your lane. Sit down and have your hair done, or just go to the barber and have it cut. There's nothing in the middle. Nothing. Mom, go get my purse. I can't find it. If I find it, you're getting a beating. Oh my gosh. It's her purse, but it's you to find it. If you can't find it, it is you who should have tracked where she was putting it in the first place. You should keep track on every tab of everything that your mom is doing. If you do not, you're a bad child, and you get a beating for being a bad child. Don't you get it? I remember this one time, my brother actually was my mom asked my brother to go find her comb. Her comb was on her head, and everybody seemingly we were not noticing that the comb is on her head. So my brother goes upstairs and looks for the comb, and he cannot find the comb. He comes and tells my mom downstairs, "Mom, I cannot find the comb." My mom is like, "No, go back and look for that comb." So it becomes a whole activity. Moves from my brother becomes everybody is looking for my mom's comb. We who are watching TV, she gets so mad, and she's like, "Turn off that television. We have to find the comb." So now the house is going upside down over one comb, because she just wants her comb, and she does not want anybody else's comb but her own. So we look for the comb. We actually now get to the fact that we're cleaning the house, because now she's noticed there are corners that we girls have not been cleaning, and now it's not about the comb, it's about the comb and the cleaning. Then eventually we look at her, because everybody's looking down, looking for the comb, we look at her, and you're like, the comb is on her head. Mommy, comb on your head. African parents do not apologize. She's like, oh, okay, go back to whatever you are doing. Don't expect anything else. It ends at that. That's African parents for you. Live with it. Oh, mom, I'm hungry. Go make a sandwich. But I don't want a sandwich. Then you ain't hungry. These are very, I think, in my opinion, these are rich kids. Because as it used to be, Mom, I'm hungry. Kuna chai kwa thermos. They stay in the thermos. And some arrowroots in the kitchen. But Mom, I don't want tea and arrowroots. Wewe hauna njaa. Wewe hata ujui njaa ni nini. Wewe unanisumbua bure. Unaona kama kuna kitu nafanya? Get in line. A hungry child will eat anything, even soup. This is the funniest. Oh my gosh. These Sunday best clothes where you and your sisters get to match. It's the same dress that just comes in different sizes. Like it's one dress just in different sizes. And when you people walk around, everybody will know that's the Mwangi's clan. at Cinderella's club. Those are Nani's kids, because all of you, Monday to Saturday, you're in school and you have this school uniform, and on Sunday, you have the family uniform. And the thing about these dresses used to be like, they used to be handed down. I remember these used to call them Cinderella dresses. And I remember this time my cousin had one from their mom's wedding, and I think I didn't attend the wedding. So my mom is like, "Oh, you can actually get that dress. Like, now okay, you're almost her age, and now she's older. Oh, it would be nice if you got Nani's dress, like these dresses." And they used to be such good quality, like they could be handed down from one person to another, and they still remain. It used to be so bad, because it used to be like Sunday after taking after going to church, you as a family, you look, there used to be that cameraman who used to come and take the photos, and then you in these photos, and all of you are looking like minis of doing the same stuff. Those who used to actually get this were not the younger kids. We the younger kids used to be like so excited that I'm in like this dress. It used to be Dani's dress. It's so pretty. I look like a princess. But the older kids were like, oh my gosh. That's an African household for you, and that's how African parents are, and we love them as they are. This is Listen Great. Hope you like the video. Do smash the like button. Like it. Like it. Definitely like it. Subscribe, comment, like, and share. And remember, you're beautiful within and without. Adios, amigo. Bye bye.